Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? So we'll start this morning with some ritual repetitions of old sacred words. They sound like this. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. ואהבת את ענת אלוהיך ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. And would you like to know what it means in English? The translation goes, Hear, Israel, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad is one. And you shall love Yahweh Eloheinu with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. And take to heart these instructions which I charge to you today. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you are live on TikTok, and when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign as your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on your doorposts of your house and on your gates. Those are words from the book of Deuteronomy, which was written in ancient Canaan, perhaps 3,000 years ago, maybe longer. Ooh, something bit me. There are insects in this space. And the words that come directly after the V'ahavta in the book of Deuteronomy sound like this. V'chaya, ki v'chaya Elohecha el ha'aretz asher nisba Elohecha le'Avram li'Yitzchak u'Yaakov לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת וברות עצובים אשר לא עשת וכרמים וזיתים אשר לא נתת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תשכח מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. In the translation for that, I remember the first time when I read it, it gave me chills because of the way that it informs how I see the world, or how we can see the world today, that region today where these words were originally written down 3,000 years ago, 3,500 years ago, who knows. When Yahweh Eloheinu brings you into the land that he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to assign to you, great and flourishing cities that you did not build, houses full of all good things that you did not fill, hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive groves that you did not plant, and you eat your fill. Take heed that you do not forget Yahweh, who freed you from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. And I've been to this land. I mean, where I live right now in this house, I am on colonized land, and up the hill over there are cisterns that I did not hew, that I drink from every day, and there are vineyards behind me that I did not plant. And in Palestine, I've been to places with cisterns that I did not hew, that the settlers there did not hew, olive groves that they did not plant. We live on stolen land, my friends, and the book that justifies the theft of the land is very clear in its awareness that the land is indeed stolen, and I try not to forget that. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, shelo ashani isha. I repeat the name of Yahweh Eloheinu, who did not make me a woman. Baruch atah Asherah, Anat Malecha Ha'olam, Asher Yitzaret Ha'adam, V'chachama U'vara. I repeat the name of Asherah Anat, who made me with many openings and cavities. Ashura was a Canaanitic goddess that was worshipped in the land after it was stolen, but before it was stolen again. Hello from Washington State. Hello from New York. I am having a beautiful day. It's so nice to see you. Oh, look, and Jules is watching my live stream. Oh no, from the other room? I guess I could add you once I finish the prayers, Jules. If you want me to add you, we could try that out. That could be fun. Charlotte, I won't be doing any Hare Krishna prayers, but we will mention Krishna later on. Have to get through a few more Jewish ones. Like this one. I came upon a wedding that old families had contrived, with Bethlehem the bridegroom and Babylon the bride. Oh, great Babylon was trembling, and she stood there naked with me, and Bethlehem inflamed us both like the shy one at some orgy. And when we fell together, all our flesh was like a veil that we had to draw aside to see the serpent eat its tail. Oh, some women wait for Jesus, and some we wait for Cain. So I'll hang upon my altar, and I'll hoist my axe again, and I'll take the one who finds me back to where it all began, back when Jesus was the honeymoon, and Cain was just a man. And we'll read from pleasant Bibles that are bound in blood and skin, that the wilderness is gathering all her children back again. Baruch atah Asherah, Anat Malacha Ha'olam, Asher Kedishanu Mitzvotav, Tzivanu Lehitatif, Letzitzit. This here is tzitzit. It's a prayer shawl, a veil, that we can draw aside to see the serpent eat its tail. That little poem is by Leonard Cohen. Modern Judaism, if you will. But that trauma from Babylon it's still with us. It still structures the world today. And so I repeat it every morning. I'm doing well, Gabrielle. It's nice to see you. Kajananam Bhutaganati Sevitam Kapita Jambupala Sarabakshitam Umasutam Sakavina Sakaranam Mahamatim Divya Mayuravahanam Rudasyasunam Sarasainanatam Guham Sadanam Saranam Prapadye Yaku Hendutu Saraharadavallaha Yasu Pravasvarita Yavina Varanda Manditakara Yasveta Padmasana Yabramachuta Sankara Pratrapi Devasata Pujita Samampatu Saraswati Bhagavati Nihe Sajadyapa Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Nisparanchaya Santaya Shri Shivanandaya Te Namaha Shri Vishnu Devanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarva Mangla Manglaye Shive Savarta Sadike Saranye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostite Narayani Namostite Om I salute the three-eyed Divine Mother, Narayani, who brings auspiciousness and who fulfills all desires to those who say her name. There are many names that I repeat these mornings, right? We were talking about Ashura. Ashura looks like this. Narayani looks a bit like this. This is not Narayani, this is Lakshmi, I think. But all of these Hindu goddesses, they look fairly similar. We have different ways of representing these ideas, and indeed the ideas are rather different from one another, but when we repeat them all and jumble them all together, we get a sense of what humanity thinks divinity is. And I think that collection of thoughts is actually what divinity is. It's just a construct, but it's a very useful construct. It can remind us why we are alive. Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushchivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavandanam Mrityoy Mukshiyam Amritadam Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushchivardhanam Urvarukami Bhavandanam mrityar mukshiyam amritadam Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu Makashi Dukhabhagbhave Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityur Mam Mritam Gamaya Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishate Om Shanti 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 Om peace peace peace. But I don't want to pray to my maker, no. I just want to be feeling free. Not just who I am, but the pink and golden land and that wide, wild sky over me. Help me to the sun, hey, I'm looking everywhere. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray, we don't want to pray. Pray, and it's not much good to talk, better to walk it. Ooh, not much good to take, better to give. We are done, forgiven, and forgotten of our sins, and I promise you, my friends, all that dies will live again. So, pardon, God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer, and I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray. We don't want to pray. Pray. I love Allah, Allah made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asher made good. And Anat, Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made. But I don't want to pray to my maker. I just want to be what I see. Not just in a book, or the leaves of trees that shook from a word that means only not a thing. No, no. Pardon, God and Mom, what I'm saying isn't fair. See, I'm looking to become not the prayer, but the prayer. And I don't want to pray, no. I don't want to pray, no, no, no. I don't want to pray, we don't want to pray. Pray. I love Allah, Allah made love. And Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. Asher, Asher made good, and Anat, Anat made bad. Eloheinu made love, and Yahweh, Yahweh made hate. I love Allah. God made, God made, God made me. Biar Bruch, this is my morning mantra repetition. I do this every morning. I started this practice 7 years ago, just with the Via Hafta, the first prayer that I said, this one. And as I started transitioning and feminizing my voice, I added additional prayers that I found meaningful. Here we are. Gabrielle, my favorite free time activity is probably this. This counts as free time, right? I like singing. Maybe I like mushroom hunting. Maybe Jules and I will talk a little bit about mushroom hunting in a little bit. We shall see. I have a couple more for you. We're going to conclude with Arati. Arati comes from this book, the Shivananda chant book. Arati means flame in Sanskrit, and so we have a little flame right here in the bottom corner of the camera to remind us of the energy that is moving through us at all times. And it goes like this. Jaya Jayarati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jayarati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jayarati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jayarati Venkanta Ramana Venkanta Ramana Sankata Harana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Rati Gauri Manohara, Gauri Manohara, Bhavani Sankara, Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara, Jaya Jaya Rati Raja Rajeshwari, Raja Rajeshwari, Tripura Sundari, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati, Mahakali and Mahashakti, Jaya Jaya Rati Anjaneya, Anjaneya Hanumanta, Jaya Jaya Rati Dattatreya, Dattatreya Trimutri Jaya Jaya Rati Adityaya, Adityaya Bhaskaraya, Jaya Jaya Rati Sankaracharya, Sankaracharya Bhaskaraya, Jaya Jaya Rati Sanistaraya, Sanistaraya Advaita Guravi, Jaya Jaya Rati Sadgurunata, Sadgurunata Shivananda, Jaya Jaya Rati Vishnu Devananda, Vishnu Devananda, Vishnu Devananda, Jaya Jaya Rati Agastya Munaye, Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye, Jaya Jaya Rati Ayappa Swamine, Ayappa Swamine Dharma Shastave, Jaya Jaya Rati Jesus Gurave, Moses Gurave, Buddha Gurave, Jaya Jaya Rati Muhammad Gurave, Guru Nanak Gurave, Samastya Gurubho Namaha, Jaya Jaya Rati Venugopala. Natatra Suyabati Natanjakaratam Lima Vidyabati Kutoya Magni Twameva Bantamidabandi Sarvam Tasyabasya Samidam Vivanti Hum Gange Karamane Karva Govari Saraswati Narmade Siddhika Veri Hiya Namastitam Namo Namaha Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Twameva Bandisha Saka Twameva Twameva Vidya Travinan Twameva Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vacha Manasendriyarva Buddhyat Manava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomi Anyad Mangalam Parasmahi Narayana Hiti Sarmar Payami Sarva Dharmam Pravichaya, Mamekam Savranam Rija, Aham Sva Sarva Papayo, Mokshaya Mima Sucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these, I dedicate to you, all of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. So now we will conclude with one more mantra. This is a Kaddish for all of those people who died yesterday of coronavirus, and for all of those forces of death and injustice that have plagued the living since life began, and will continue to torture us until all of us are gone. And for the last 2,500 years, my ancestors have been saying words that sound a little bit like Yidgadal Vidgadash Shemei Rabbah. Bialmadi Vrachute Viamlich Malkute Bachayachonov Yomechonov Chayediko Beit Israel Bagalav Isman Kuri Vimru Amen. Yehe Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam Amen Amaya Yitbarach Vishtabach Vitbar Viturman Vitnase Vitadar Vitae Vitalal Shemei Kudisha Berichu Le'elam Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tush Bechata V'Nechemata Diamiran Bialma Vimru Amen. Yehe Shlamai Rabbah Min Shemaya V'Chaim Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru Amen. Ose Shalom Bimramav Huya Ase Shalom Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru Amen. Yidgadal Vidgadash Shemei Rabbah Bialma Divrachute Viamlich Malchute B'Chayachonov Yomechonov Chayediko Beit Israel Bagalav Yizman Kari Vimru Amen. Yehe Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam Olmei Olmaya Yitbarach Vishtabach Vitbar Vitramam Vitnase Vitadar Vitale Vitalal Shemei Kudisha Berechu Le'elam Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tush Bechata V'Nechemata Diamiran Bialma Vimru Amen. Yehe Shlamai Rabbah Min Shemaya V'Chaim Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru Amen. Ose Shalom Bimramav Huya Ase Shalom Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru Amen. Ose Shalom Bimramav Huya Ase Shalom Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael Vimru Vimru Amen. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I will see you tomorrow morning to say these words once more. But before we go, we can answer a few questions if you have.